Life is a winding road.
Welcome to the restorative movement video. My name is Veronica. Please, if this is the first time you're watching this video, go to our website traumatherapysolutions.com and watch introduction to the restorative movement sessions, and you'll find the material we're using, the overview, a bit of my experience, and some warning advices that it's important for you to follow. It is important to know that nothing in this class is mandatory. Today we're moving more than the past 2-3 sessions. We're experiencing a deep stretch. Not so deep, but it's going to be deep for people that are not used to stretch. So if I am reaching a pose or a range, a level that it's not feeling in your body, it's not feeling safe, you can always come back to a softer level, a shorter range of movement, a shorter range of stretch. So in here we work a lot the interoception, which is feeling the body, and I want you to please feel the body until being very focused until a point that you know that that's the right point to stretch today. If you cannot do a pose at all, you can always come back to the chair, to sit down, to relax, work with the breath as I am giving the cues, and then join the posture or join the movement whenever you're ready. No pose is mandatory. You can just come here and follow the breath. So for today's class, we're going to be using two big books. So this is substituting the yoga blocks. If you have yoga blocks, we're actually needing yoga blocks. But if you don't have two books like this or something similar like boxes like this that you can actually press a little bit like this, you see like I'm pressing the blocks, that's what we're actually needing. We're also needing a blanket and a chair. Your chair has to not have arm resters. You need to be able to sit like this, so maybe also a stool can do. We're gonna start with having the chair in a way that you can comfortably see the screen as you sit on the front of your chair. If your chair is too tall, or if your legs are short like mine, you can put a blanket underneath your feet so you feel that you're grounded and that your feet are helping you to root and to anchor the pose. So you're gonna sit straight, feet on the ground, relaxing the shoulders down and opening a little bit the chest. And just make sure that your books or blocks are in front of you, in front of your feet, on that height. So you want your books to be that tall, standing them vertically perhaps. Relax your body, your shoulders down, chest is opening, your coccyx is pointing, your tailbone is pointing down. You're gonna deep breath in and deep breath out. In the last sessions, you're gonna find that we're working with the breath. We're counting the breath 4 times in and 5 times out. We've been experiencing the movements of the breath, the belly, the chest, and the shoulders. And we have been synchronizing and feeling those 3 things, which is breathing, counting, or controlling the breath, feeling the movement, and today you can also integrate the sound that the air does when passes out the nostrils, when passes through and into the nostrils. So you have all those elements of the breath that helps you and allows you to be here and to be now, to embody the experience and to sharpen your conscience. Feel yourself seated in the chair, your hands on your thighs, you're grounded with your feet on the floor, feeling the texture of your floor, blanket, or mat with your soles of your feet, with your skin. You have all those things that helps you to remind yourself that you are here in this session and you want to be fully aware, mindfulness completely in this exercise, allowing the noises to happen, the sounds, the temperature to be felt, the lights and shades to be seen. And you are okay with what is happening, you are okay with your breath and with your body. Today, we are experiencing the act of creating space inside the body, creating space among your tissues, among your muscles and joints. So every time you breathe in, I want you to imagine that you're drawing that air and you can draw it into the tissues and joints and you can actually separate. You are creating space. Imagine that you are drawing that air all along your nerves, veins, and arteries. You're creating space to what is happening and flowing inside. It's flowing blood, electricity, it's flowing water, and it can actually passes. It can flows and the streams of your body are moving because there is a space. Finally, we are going to vision and imagine that you are drawing this air in as you inhale and you're creating space in between each of your vertebrae. It separates. You are taller from the coccyx. Inhale all the way to the crown of your head. You are longer or larger. And all of your skeleton, also you can draw this air and draw this space in between knees and elbows, neck, hips, and you can envision space. And then everything moves better. The blood, the electricity along the nerves, our different types of fluids, waters, hormones. Everything is able to flow because there is no blocks, there are no obstacles, nothing is blocking, but it's actually feeling that the body feels lighter. So you are going to be working with that type of intention today with the breath. So place your hands in the center of your chest and you can again make a sentence, a statement, creating an intention that is related to this. to how we're going to feel this space in the body. And we're going to use different exercises, stretch exercises. So state an intention. What are you going to do with that space, with that lightness? Are you going to be able to feel the separation between joints and all the healing that comes with it? Inhale, we're going to start sitting ourselves almost at the edge of the chair. And we're going to start drawing our hands to the sides, reaching to the sides. If you feel like your body rocks from side to side, it's okay. If you want to stay steady and just allow your shoulders to go to the sides, feeling the neck very long, and then rotate, turn your palms up, and you're going to inhale, draw both hands, arms up until the degree that is right for you. Maybe your hands are shoulder width apart, maybe not, maybe they are more apart. Maybe it feels better when you reach palm with palm together. Maybe not, and you still in this parallel sensation or more separate. So you're looking for the right amount, the right degree, where you can feel stretchness in the sides of your torso and your back, and press with the hips down. Inhale, we're going to go down again, hands to pointing the floor. And now we're going to inhale, reach for the back of the chair, grab the back of the chair. So it can be just like this, and you're opening shoulders, drawing to the spine, shoulder blades reaching to each other. Or maybe you want to grab the seat of the chair, and that's going to help you to open a little bit more. Be gentle. This is going to start doing a stretch in the body. You're going to start feeling some depth. So help yourself when we do extensions, which are arches in the body. Help yourself with the inhalation. So the more you inhale, the easier for your torso to open, to arch. Now you're going to draw the chin up. And exhale, draw the chin a little bit down gently. Inhale here, exhale, we're going to take the elbows gently. That was too fast for me, for example. I really encourage everybody to release the poses very gently. In fact, when I do that, when I release super fast, I can feel that that's not right for the body, that I should be more gentle, that can cause an injury. So be very aware of letting go, releasing the pose very slowly. Okay, so again, your chin down. And we're going to round the spine very gently again. You can use elbows pressing the thighs, or maybe your hands pressing the thighs. And round, help yourself with pressing the navel inner and inner. Feel the openness of your back. Feel how the tissues are opening. The vertebra that are facing those points of that vertebra that is facing your back are separating, while the opposite points of those vertebrae that are facing the stomach or the chest are contracting together. Visualize that. Shoulder blades this time are separated far from each other. Very good. Again, you're going to inhale here and exhale. Now grab a book, both books, grab them to the sides. And again, you're going to reach with the hands up. Remember, to the degree that feels best and safest for you. Inhale, reach the sides of your torso, become taller, and exhale, the left hand is going to reach for that book. Maybe it's just the tip of your fingers. Don't press it too much. Don't lose your balance. You're barely touching, barely pressing if you're using fingertips. But if you're actually grabbing the book, move the book to wherever it feels more steady, and then you can press it a bit more, but just don't put all the weight there, because you are wanting the right hand to reach up and up and up and up. Reach with the right hand up. With the next inhalation, left hand goes all the way up, and we'll do the same thing. Right hand reaches the book by the right side, maybe fingertips. So the range of movement in your body is different from side to side. So now you're going to allow the sensation of your body to tell you if you're going to use fingertips or grabbing the book, but in both cases, left hand is reaching up and up and up. Keep reaching left hands up and up and up. Feel the stretch along the left side of your torso. Next inhalation, right hand comes up, and we will repeat slowly, having both hands reaching the back of your chair. So again, you can use also the pillow if you are in this type of chairs, the seat, or maybe you want to reach the back of the chair. And just for those people that are wanting to experience more stretch, you can climb your hands up and lean your torso forward as so. Remember, you have many different degrees and ranges. If that's not helping you, you can always change your mind and go softer or shorter as so. So you can see all the ranges here. Now again, help yourself using the inhalation to open more the chest, chin up as you inhale, stretching, opening the chest. This time the points of your vertebra that are facing your back are more together, and the ones that are facing your stomach, your chest, are opening. Now again, gently, not as I did last time, but as I'm doing it now. So let's learn from that lesson gently. I am transferring my chest, my elbows, over the thighs, and now I'm pressing them down. If that's not comfortable, use your hands. Press thighs down. And we're going to go into the opposite, rounding the spine, navel in, chest in, tucking, also the chin into the chest. Help yourself with your exhalation to squeeze the air out of your body, out of your lungs, your torso, so you can deepen into the posture and round your body a bit more. Slowly inhale and gently exhale. Come back to the center. It is important for you to have a journal by your sessions, and once you finish your session, write down things that are becoming interesting to notice during the practice. For example, The colors are a little bit brighter. Things like that. My shoulders feel different, a bit softer. Write that down on your journal, because maybe you also want to bring those insights to Tracy sessions. That would be a nice practice. Journalism is something that we do a lot here in the program. Grab your blocks, place them in front of your feet as so. Blocks are in the highest level. And now we're going to press the coccyx in. So we really want to have our buttocks pressing on the chair. I'm going to use now the firmer surface of the chair. Because I really want to feel that my coccyx or my buttocks are pressing down. This time your face, your gaze, is going to look to the floor. This one is an important cue, because if your gaze is facing up, your neck is going to be squeezed. And we want the neck long and lengthened. So the crown of your head is reaching forward. And your hands are gonna grab the blocks, and you're gonna walk them forward. Walk with your hands, grabbing the books forward as you keep pressing the buttocks down to the chair. Soles of your feet also pressing the floor, the blanket. Do not lift your chin. Your gaze is on the floor. And again, walk a little bit further forward those books or blocks. But you are doing this very progressively. So you're going to stop in a spot. You're going to press the coccyx down again. Do not dangle your head. Keep holding the head. Gaze vertical to the floor. And now again, one last inch of walking the hands with the blocks forward. And then press the blocks down. The books down. Keep pressing the hips, especially the tailbone to the chair. Inhale and just feel that stretchness happening in the upper part of your torso. If this is not doing anything in your body, it's maybe because you have to walk your blocks further forward and press the blocks down using fingertips. Engage everything. Move your toes so you can engage fully your body from the furthest body part from the brain, and open your eyes. Very good. With the next inhalation, lift a little bit your head and walk your books back again, backwards, close to the feet. Inhale. We're gonna again come back to the center. And exhale, soften a little bit. So in here, you're going to allow that everything comes back to its place. Long deep breath in. Long deep breath out. With the next exercise, you're going to place the book as so. I think we're going to use the middle height, which is this one. Some of the books stand. I hope that this one stands. There you go. So you're going to lean the torso forward, really press the feet down. And we're going to inhale, lift the hands, the arms up, And exhale, relax, ribs down, hands on the blocks. If that's too high, you can have the boots on the lowest height. And again, inhale, lean the torso forward, navel in, reach with the hands up. Exhale, ribs to the thighs, dangle the head down. The crown of your head is facing the floor, your gaze is backwards. And one more time, inhale, navel in, really press the navel in, lean the torso forward, reach with your hands up into a diagonal kind of shape. Gaze the floor, inhale, the neck is part of this stretch. And exhale, ribs to thighs, rest. Relax your hands over the books. Press the boots. Inhale, come all the way up again. Very good. Allow your body and the blood flow to catch up again. We're going to stand up. So you can place your blanket aside. And now you're going to face your chair. So we're going to start with the right foot up over the ceiling, over the, the seat of the chair. And we're going to reach for the back of the chair. Now, it's important that the left heel is pressing down. So this is actually going to give us the stretch we want on the left leg. Inhale here and exhale. Let's go and stretch the right leg now. So feel if maybe this is the degree we're looking for, or maybe you can grab the seat of the chair. Now slide the heel forward and we're going to relax. We want to press the knee down. In here, it's very important for you to know that maybe you're going to leave the knee bent and you're going to feel lots of stretch in the back of that right leg. Maybe you want to keep on going and pressing a little bit more the knee down so you can feel that you're working progressively. Please feel no pain. It has to be discomfort and stretch, but no pain. If there is a sensation that is painful, then you have to go back to a softer level and stretch from there. Use your fingertips here and inhale, draw the chin forward, and this is going to actually stretch a little bit more using the lower back. Separate the toes. Keep feeling that you can reach different levels of stretchness. Again, we're going to press the sole down on the seat of the chair gently. Grab the back of the chair and press the hip forward, heel down, left heel down. Careful, so we're not pressing the chair, but we are pressing the hip as we just grab the back of the chair. But the energy of the torso is elevating, is going up. Inhale here, a little bit more, perhaps use your own degree. And exhale, let's go back again to the hamstrings and calf stretch. Use your hands here. So another way to adjust this pose is to actually grab your books and have them over the chair. And do the same. You can actually do it with me. And you can feel that you're going deep anyways. but maybe with a different support that maybe suits you best. Again, your chin, draw it forward and forward. Open the chest, separate and expand the clavicles, the collarbones. And now, as a last action, draw the coccyx up. Just imagine that you're rotating the coccyx up. So yes, this is intense, but please look for no pain. Long deep breath in here. Exhale gently, remember, releasing the body from the pose, soul back again, pressing the chair, and we're going to stand up and switch to the other side. So you can always use the blocks or not. So you're going to be adjusting the space between the chair and where you're going to stand. It's around 2 feet, but if you want to work deeper stretch, you can separate yourself a bit more, and if you want to do the opposite, just get closer to the chair. Left foot over the seat of the chair. Allow things to happen. For example, this one was different for me. I needed my opposite hip to adjust to the pose slower than when I did the other side. So remember, every side is different. Don't ever want to do exactly the same from one side to the other. Let and give your body patience and time to adapt to every situation. Sometimes situations changes minute by minute. So that's why we want to be very mindful, very conscious how our body is adapting and dealing with things. Okay, this time we're pressing hip forward again, right heel down, press hip forward. You can be, for example, it can look like this. You don't have to go that further. Okay, it can look deeper than this. So every one of you are having a different range, and you're also welcome. Keep pressing the feet down. Grab yourself from the chair. Don't push the chair. You're just holding the chair and torso is elevating up, clavicles separate. Inhale, moving the hip backwards. I know it feels intense. But you're going to see the benefits at the end of the class. So it's really worthy. Either fingertips or books or blocks, slide the heel down, and it can look like this, and this is going to be a big stretch, so then just stay there and breathe, and your exhalations are going to relax the body. Use your breath to feel how the pose changes, evolves. If this is too much, grab your books. Don't rush it. You have all the time in the world. No hurry. And then maybe you can press the knee a little bit downwards. Maybe not. In any case, there is a sensation that you're rotating the tailbone up, that you are drawing the chest forward and the chin as well, a little bit upper too, that the clavicles are expanding and everything is bringing space within, especially the legs, which is what we are addressing now. A very nice hamstring stretch here. Again, now switch, sole of your feet pressing down, very well. Grab the back of the chair, press heel down on the floor, and then the hip moves forward. You are drawing the energy of the crown, going up and up. relaxing here. The more you exhale and relax, the heavier you're gonna feel the hip, and you're gonna allow the hip then to stretch to the degree that is best for you, to the range that your body feels that the space is getting in, but it's very safe. Last inhalation here, up and up with the crown. Exhale, slowly switching to pressing hips backwards, shifting fingertips on the seat of the chair, sliding heel forward, toes are pointing up. And we're gonna be here for 5 breaths. Inhale, 1. Exhale, slowly keep pressing the knee down very progressively, just a little inch. Inhale, 2. Exhale, the coccyx is rotating up. Keep pressing the shoulders away from the ears. Inhaling, 3. Your gaze is on the floor and the crown of your head is pressing forward. Inhale, 4. Separate the toes. And 1 last inhale, 5. This time we're gonna draw and lift the chin here. Feel how different it is when we move the chin. So draw the chin forward and now tuck it to the chest. Again, draw the chin forward, press the knee down, and then tuck it into the chest. And 1 last time, feel when we are lifting the chin up, this becomes a bit more intense. Now lift it up just a little bit more, don't hurt yourself. And then exhale, relax, draw the toes down, relax, blow the air out. Help yourself, maybe with the knee, you're lifting your body all the way up. And exhale, both feet down. We're gonna stand up here. We're gonna notice how is that introducing of space in the hip and the legs. How does that feel? Move the legs a little bit, shaking some tension out. Good, and now we're going to sit down in front of your chair. You can have a blanket over the seat of the chair or a pillow like this one. And we're going to sit in a open or a wide cross leg, so the knees are separated. The legs, the shin bones are crossed. Very good. And in here, we're going to do the same with the coccyx. The coccyx wants to rotate backwards and upwards. That's what our coccyx wants to do. So in here, you want to go and reach the seat of the chair, your seat, with the forehead. But maybe it's too tall, and then you have to put a blanket like this. Maybe you need to put, for example, a block or a book. So create that surface taller so you can actually place the forehead on the chair. It is important for you to reach the chair. Maybe you're gonna need a little bit more of depth because you are more flexible. And then you can place, you do a cross leg, which is not actually cross, but one feet in front of the other, rotating the insteps to the floor, soles facing up, and then maybe letting the chair just a little bit far from you, so you're resting the forehead on the seat of the chair. So you do want to support your head on this chair. You want to bring that sensation of steadiness. And now please put your elbows over the seat of the chair. If this is too much, you can grab the other book and place your elbows this way on the floor, or higher in the second height of the block. And this is supporting your body. So feel that the body is supported in case you can't place the arms up. So you do want to have your arms supported with something. So these are the options with the book. In the other case, that your body has the access to put the forearms above the crown above the head, then reach for opposite elbows if that's accessible, or opposite forearms, or maybe opposite wrists. Feel how the back is stretching. Feel how the sides of your torso, your armpits, and the hips are stretching and opening. Visualize that space flowing and building around your tissues, joints. Two more breaths in here. Long deep breath in. Exhale. Hold the body. The hip is better grounded in the floor. Long deep breath in. And exhale. You can get nurture from the steadiness of the floor and the chair. Lift your head up, please. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do a one last stretch, and we're going to use the book or the block. So this time we're not going to use the chair. You can put it aside, please. This is going to be a little bit intense, so I want you to go very progressively. You have your book close to you, and we're going to start with the next Sphinx pose. So in here, it's very important for you to know that the more forward our arms are, the softer will be the pose. You can use the hands, but this time we're using the elbows. Feel the ribs on the floor. So the softer we want it, we just need to slide the elbows forward, and then we're softening the posture, and we're getting the stretch we need. So it's okay if you're here. Keep pressing shoulders down. So progressively, the way we're deepening to the posture, we are turning the volume just a little bit up, add a little bit of intensity, some spice in this nice recipe is by drawing the elbows closer to the ribs. So this is the way we are intensifying the pose. In any case, you can be in any degree, here or here or here. Just in any case, press the shoulders down. Feel the stretch happening in your belly, in your chest, especially in the belly, in the upper body, in the front part of your torso. Very good. some of you are ready to get into more depth, and then you're grabbing the book and you're climbing a little bit more. But what we're needing here is that first, the action is to pull your body forward with the elbows. So I'm pulling with my arms, my body forward. You can see it in this action. I pull it forward first, create a space in between our vertebra, and then I press down so I can reach up with the crown of my head. So this is the degree that it's deeper, that is intense. You can always change your mind and go to all those versions of the pose that are softer. Okay, so we're gonna explore one last degree, which is having another block. And this is again for those that are ready to feel a little bit more stretch. So if the people is sitting down for a lot of time or in the car, these extensions are really beneficial for your spine. Again, forward, helping yourself with the elbows, and up, pressing yourself, helping yourself, pressing shoulders down. First forward, and then up. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Some people is really flexible. They're really into the exercise. So maybe you want to try using your hands and press down. You can use the block or not. Very intense, shoulders down. So that's just an exploration. Come back. Come back until having the forehead on your hands. We're gonna be pulling down here. Long deep breath in. Long deep breath out. Feel all the space that we introduced in our legs, in our back especially, in the neck, in the shoulder girdle. Have one cheek on the floor, relaxing the neck. Switch to the other cheek on the floor. And we're going to wrap up the class and we're going to finish the session going into the child pose, which is kneeling on the floor. Grab your blocks, bring 2 books and place it one over the other. And we're going to have our forehead resting on those boots. Knees separated so the torso is able to have space to relax. Your elbows are on the floor, holding the body. Not all the weight is pressing the neck. We're going to be here acknowledging what was to create a space in the body. How is to feel that in this very inward posture where we can reflect, do a lot of reflections. A very reflexive posture, that's what I'm meaning. Goes very within. Now that you're there, just feel how is to
have all the space between your tissues, your organs, especially your skeleton. We want to embody an experience, and we want to have that body lighter, healthier, and happier. I'll see you next session. I really hope you enjoyed this session. You can always send some comments and write emails with your feedback. I really love reading you all. Have a beautiful rest of your day and see you soon. Bye bye.
Life is a winding road,